Hmm, I haven't done a new video in a while. Should probably check how long it's been. G- Almost a full month. I gotta put something out. I don't know what people want. A custom video, the review, the remake. Oh my gosh, what do people do? There's nothing here. Oh my gosh, what do I do? Wait, what's that? Perfect. Oliver was first seen in the Railway Series book Enterprising Engines, when Douglas saved him from scrap in the story Escape. Oliver was also saved along with his coach, Isabella, in his break van Toad. Oliver was then sent to work on Duck's branch line, and since both the engines were Great Western, they decided to rename the branch line the Little Western, which both engines thought suited their branch line quite well. The first model of Oliver released was made back in 1995, although my wheels say 1994. This model looks really odd. The wheels are black when, in both book and TV series, they were green, and the overall shape of the model looks nothing like he does in either the Railway series or the TV series, or even his basis. The one thing I actually do like about this model is the face, because it actually is a really nice representation of the one we see in the TV series. This model did pretty well and lasted until 2003 when it was discontinued. Then we didn't get an Oliver until 2 years later, and in 2005 we received this Oliver, which looks pretty nice. They gave him the correct color of wheels, and they actually made him look like his basis, and, well, personally I think he looks fantastic, and the addition of a handrail is really nice. However, this handrail is often misprinted and doesn't always line up. Now, while I personally feel this model looks really good, there is one thing that I can't get over. The face. I guess it kinda looks like the one seen in the TV series, but not really. It's not very accurate at all. However, this model didn't last for long as it was discontinued in 2007 and replaced with this model by Mattel in 2013. This model is actually pretty nice, however, I still do prefer the 2005 model, as the side tanks are bigger on that one, which I personally feel looks better. However, this model did get the handrails right and actually made them line up on both sides, which, well, should have been done from the beginning, but I'm glad they did it here. Also, the face looks fantastic and looks just like the one we've seen in the TV series. Well, the CGI series. Personally, I still think the CGI face looks a bit weird, but hey, we're improving. And while I do personally like this gold funnel more than I like the yellow one from the previous model, I do wish they would have kept this little block thing. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's more accurate, and, well, I personally feel it should have been kept on. This model is still in production, so if you need an Oliver, then run to the store and grab this one. It's pretty good. Not as good as the 2005 model in my opinion, but hey, it still gets the job done and still looks pretty nice. And those are all of the wooden railway Olivers. It's too bad there isn't some other brand of wooden railway items that made an Oliver that I can compare these to, but I guess that'll only live in our dreams as, well, nothing like that exists. It's too bad, isn't it? Oh, well, it really is too bad, isn't it? And, wait a minute. Oh, never mind, there is one. It's from Brio. And, what do you know, it looks great. The Brio Oliver, while not the most detailed, does look really, really good. And while I know it's missing that little block thing that I complained about earlier, and it doesn't have handrails, and for some reason it doesn't curve at the bottom of the boiler, I don't know why it doesn't do that. Same thing with like the Brio Duncan, but either way, I personally love this model. I think its simple design actually works in its favor, and I think that Brio has always had a way of making the models look really good, even without super amounts of detail. And, well, there is one thing on this model that I think really pushes it over the edge, and that is the face. The face looks absolutely fantastic. It is a near perfect representation of the model of the face that we got in the TV series. It just looks so good. This is by far the best face on any of these models, hands down. And those are all the models of Oliver that, well, at least I own. Personally, I feel that all these models have something good about them. However, some models have more good things than others, so here are my top 4 models. And, well, I know there's like a 1995, 1998, different models of the old style, but we're just going to stick with the ones I've shown here. My number 1 choice would be the Brio model. Personally, I love its simple design and the face is fantastic. Number 2 would be the 2005 Fleur-Curtain model because the basis and the model just look awesome. Number 3 would be the 2013 model because it did some good things, but not all things were correct. And number 4 would be the 1994 model because Hey, thanks again, guys. I'm really hoping people like this video, and hey, you know what? Maybe it'll get me a couple more subscribers, something like that. Fingers crossed. Oh, I wonder what my next video should be about. Maybe it should be about us. What? Who said that? Back here. The trio, back here in the back. The handsome ones. Well, what do you think? Want to make a video about us? No.
He's got no dome. Never trust domeless engines. They're not respectable.